range today on some 22 ELR that I showed you recently on my post. Home range. I'll try to get some better video of this at some point. I had some last year. It's every 100 yards. Can't really see it on this thing. Anyway, trying to figure out if this gun is going to be able to shoot 22 ELR. It had about everything you could have go wrong today. First camera, I was trying to record, setting up a T1000 at 400, which is magneto speeds. Target indicator, which I love, but it's too cold out here. It's apparently 30 some degrees. Apparently that's too cold to put the Velcro on. I didn't have Velcro on that steel. Try to get some video at that at some point, because that's a really nice option. Got a 9 mile/hour wind. It's kind of coming and going between about 6 and 9. Shooting the SK today. My Kestrel does not seem to be able to get this right, so I obviously need to do some tinkering at the computer here and try to figure out my ballistics. I've never shot this gun more than a couple times. I shot it at 300, just swagging it, and today I was trying to dial it. I run out of scope at about 300. Otherwise, 200 is just a dream. Just shooting accurately at 200. You got your usual wind issues. Got a little bit of dust, which has made it easy to see. And I'm at currently 46.5 MOA at 300. And right now I'm at 24, 25, 28 MOA for 200. And I run out of scope. I tried the 400, but I'm having to hold it. I'm right there consistently, but unable to hold. I'm holding off clear at the very bottom of this scope. Again, I didn't get the scope made for this kind of distance, but I have to get a whole new rail system, or if I could ever get a hold of a Charlie. But I'm seeing consistency out there in the dirt at 400, and 300 I'm able to do. Seeing more right to left than I am vertical, so that's encouraging. I just have to change my rails to probably get out there. This scope can probably do it. It's an MOA to MOA scope, which I do not shoot. I shoot mill to mill. But I had the scope going back in time, and it does a good job. I can see everything crystal clear. So really on my first day trying to get out to 400, I haven't been ultimately successful. SK has done well. I have a box of Lapua Center X I'm going to shoot and see if it's consistently the same. This gun is a little less. It doesn't do as well. I can shoot match heads with SK at 50 yards. I cannot with Lapua X. I'm about 80% maybe of the time. They just for whatever reason. I have the Liberty Suppressor on there. The Phoenix bipods, which I just started using on this for this distance. Normally I just use Harris because that's all I need. Dips kit, the whole bottom half of the gun, free floated. And it's a CZ 455. It started as, I use the Boyds because I actually like this stock, even though I'm a chassis guy. Again, this gun's a lot older than other guns that I have, so been encouraging. About 30 degrees. My Kestrel's blown, so my ballistics have been blown, but I was able to get on because of the dust pretty quickly within 1 or 2 shots. Unfortunately, I ran out of scope at 300 plus for my setup. So we'll keep at it. This is actually a pretty good time. Thank you. Enjoy. I use this little 10 round mag. I also have a 5 and I have a 25. Haven't had any feeding issues whatsoever with any of them, except for polymer tipped. They tend to get caught on the feed ramp when it's cold. And I don't know, I should pull them out and see if the bullet's taking any deformation from the feed ramp. I single feed my ELR rifle, long range rifle. But single feeding this thing is a pain. It really is. So, you know, you do what you gotta do, I guess. I don't know how much it's affected me out there anyway. Like I said, this is the first time I've shot this kind of distance. I don't have a spotter, so I'm having to basically use a scope. And it's cold. I've been out here a long time. Out at 300 now. Some Lapua X. Having to hold off. I go from 2 to 3 mils now. We got a group out there. A lot of wind. I mean, variations in wind. There's actually not a lot of wind.